What if I told you that 750,000 Americans are waking up right now with no heat, no power, and the coldest air in a decade is about to slam their homes? In the next 25 minutes, you will know exactly when this Arctic blast hits your city, how cold it will get, and what you must do right now to protect your family. Here is what is happening at this very moment. Across Tennessee, Mississippi, Texas, and Louisiana, 750,000 people are sitting in homes that are 30 to 40 degrees inside. Outside, it is in the teens. Trees are down. Power lines are snapped. Roads are sheets of ice. And this is just the beginning. The temperature you are feeling right now, that is not the worst of it. Two massive Arctic blasts are racing toward the United States. The first one is already here. The second one, arriving Friday and Saturday, will be 50 degrees below normal in some areas. Yes, you heard that right. 50 degrees below normal. Let me give you a number that will shock you. By Sunday morning, Orlando, Florida will feel like 8 degrees. Miami could see a widespread freeze for the first time in years. Boston will be 20 below zero. Chicago, 30 below. And if you are in Pennsylvania or Maryland, you are looking at temperatures 50 degrees colder than normal for late January. But here is your first reward for watching. In exactly 4 minutes and 30 seconds, I will tell you the exact hour the worst cold arrives in over 80 major cities across America. You will know if you need to leave work early, if schools will close, if pipes will freeze. Keep watching. Right now, at this moment, bone-chilling cold is surging south. It is not a gradual cool-down. It is a freight train of Arctic air that started in Canada 2 days ago and is now slamming into the southern United States. The air mass is so cold that any water still on the roads from the weekend ice storm is flash freezing. Last night in Huntsville, Alabama and Atlanta, Georgia, dozens of accidents happened because people did not expect the roads to refreeze. Liquid water turned to ice in minutes. Here is what most people do not understand. This is not one cold snap. This is a pattern shift. The jet stream has buckled. It has created a pathway for Arctic air to pour into the United States, not once, but twice this week. And the second blast will be worse than the first. Let me paint you a picture of what happened this weekend. An ice storm, one of the worst in modern history, coated trees, power lines, and roads with up to 2 inches of ice. In Nashville, trees that have stood for 50 years snapped like toothpicks. They crashed through roofs. They landed on cars. They took down entire power grids. Repair crews are working around the clock. But here is the brutal truth. Many areas will not have power restored before the next Arctic blast arrives. Now, let me ask you a question, and I want you to think about this. If your power went out right now, and the temperature inside your house dropped to 35 degrees, how long could you survive? What is your plan? Do you have enough blankets? Do you have a backup heat source? Have you checked on your elderly neighbors? Here is a number that should alarm you. Over 300 schools across the South are closed today. Not because of new snow, but because the ice from the weekend storm has not melted. And it will not melt today. Why? Because temperatures are staying below freezing in most areas. Tomorrow will be the only day this week many southern cities get above 32 degrees. After that, the deep freeze returns. Let me tell you exactly what is about to happen. The first Arctic air mass is sitting over the Central Plains right now. It is spinning around a low-pressure system over the Great Lakes. As we move into Tuesday and Wednesday, this cold air will dig south and east. By Wednesday night, freezing temperatures will stretch all the way to the Gulf Coast. Then comes the second punch. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. An even colder air mass drops out of Canada. This one is historic. This one will shatter records from Texas to Maine. Here's your first timing breakdown. Let me tell you exactly when the worst cold hits major cities. Pay close attention to your area. For Dallas, Texas, you are already in the danger zone. This morning you woke up to 9 degrees. Tonight you will drop to 5 degrees. Tomorrow afternoon you will briefly climb to 34 degrees. This is your window. This is your chance to melt ice, to fix pipes, to prepare. Because on Wednesday you drop back to 14 degrees and stay below freezing for days. Fort Worth, same story, 5 degrees tonight, 33 tomorrow afternoon, then back into the deep freeze. Austin, Texas, you are at 26 degrees right now. Tonight you drop to 18. Tomorrow you climb to 38, your only thaw until next week. Use it wisely. Houston, you will see 30 degrees tonight. Tomorrow a high of 43. Then Wednesday night you crash back to 26 degrees and stay cold through the weekend. San Antonio, you are at 28 degrees now. Tonight 22. Tomorrow a brief warm-up to 41 before the next blast arrives. Now let us move east. New Orleans, Louisiana, you are at 33 degrees right now. Tonight you drop to 27. You will stay near freezing all week. By Sunday morning you could see 18 degrees, one of the coldest mornings in years. Baton Rouge, 29 degrees tonight, 32 tomorrow. Then a steady drop into the weekend, where you could hit 15 degrees Sunday morning. Jackson, Mississippi, you are dealing with major ice damage. You are at 26 degrees now. Tonight 19. Tomorrow you barely touch 32. Most of the ice stays frozen. Then the bigger blast arrives this weekend. Memphis, Tennessee. You have been devastated. 14 degrees right now. Tonight you drop to 8. Tomorrow a high of only 31 degrees. You stay below freezing through Wednesday. By Sunday morning you will be at 6 degrees with dangerous wind chills. Nashville, Tennessee, the damage in your city is catastrophic. You are at 17 degrees now. Tonight 12 degrees. Tomorrow you might, just might, touch 33 degrees for an hour or two. That is your only thaw. By Sunday, you are looking at 4 degrees. Knoxville, same pattern. 15 degrees now, 9 tonight, 31 tomorrow. Then back to single digits by the weekend. Little Rock, Arkansas. You are at 12 degrees this morning. Tonight you drop to 6 degrees. Tomorrow a high of 34, your only day above freezing. Then you plunge back down. Sunday morning could be 0 degrees. Let me move north. St. Louis, Missouri. You are at 8 degrees right now. Tonight you hit 0. Tomorrow only 17 degrees. By Sunday morning you could be 10 below 0. Kansas City, Missouri, 6 degrees now. -2 tonight. You do not get above freezing again until late this week. Sunday morning brings -8 degrees. Chicago, Illinois, -4 degrees right now. Tonight you drop to -10. Tuesday you struggle to reach 5 degrees. By Sunday you are looking at -15 to -20, with wind chills of -40. Indianapolis, Indiana, 2 degrees this morning. Tonight -5. You stay in single digits all week. Sunday morning -12 degrees. Detroit, Michigan, -2 right now. Tonight -8. Lake effect snow bands will make travel extremely dangerous. Sunday morning -18 degrees. Cleveland, Ohio, 0 degrees right now. Tonight -6. Lake effect snow continues. By Sunday morning, you are looking at -14 degrees with brutal wind chills. Columbus, Ohio, 4 degrees now. Tonight -2. You stay below 0 several nights this week. Sunday morning -10 degrees. Cincinnati, Ohio, 6 degrees right now. Tonight 0. You barely get into the teens this week. Sunday morning 2 degrees. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 8 degrees now. Tonight 2 degrees. You stay in single digits most of the week. But here is the shocking part. By Sunday morning you could be -5 with wind chills of -30. This is historic cold for Pittsburgh. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 18 degrees right now. Tonight 12. You drop through the week. Sunday morning you hit 5 degrees. One of the coldest mornings in years. New York City, 22 degrees now. Tonight 16. By Sunday morning you are at 8 degrees with wind chills below 0. Boston, Massachusetts, 19 degrees right now. Tonight 12. As we move toward the weekend, Sunday morning brings -5 degrees with wind chills of -25. Buffalo, New York, -1 degree right now. Tonight -8. You are in the heart of lake effect snow. By Sunday you hit -15 with several feet of snow on the ground. Now let me give you the Deep South forecast, and this is where things get unusual. Atlanta, Georgia, you had flash freeze accidents last night. You are at 24 degrees now. Tonight, 19. Tomorrow you climb to 39, melting some ice. But then the pattern changes. By Sunday morning, you could see 12 degrees, one of the coldest mornings in a decade. Birmingham, Alabama, 22 degrees now. Tonight, 16. Tomorrow, 36. Then the deep freeze returns. Sunday morning, 8 degrees. Montgomery, Alabama, 28 degrees right now. Tonight, 23. You stay near freezing all week. Sunday morning could bring 16 degrees. Mobile, Alabama, 34 degrees now. Tonight, 30. You will hover near freezing most of the week. By Sunday, you drop to 23, and that is 30 degrees below normal. Tallahassee, Florida, 36 degrees right now. Tonight, 32. You will see multiple nights of freezing temperatures this week. Sunday morning could be 24 degrees. Jacksonville, Florida, 40 degrees now. Tonight, 35. You drop all week. By Sunday morning, you are looking at 26 degrees with a hard freeze. Orlando, Florida. Here is something you need to hear. You are at 48 degrees right now. Tonight, 42. You stay in the 40s most of the week, but Sunday morning you could see 28 degrees, and the wind chill could feel like 8 degrees. This is dangerous for a city not built for cold. Tampa, Florida, 52 degrees now. Tonight, 46. Sunday morning you drop to 32 degrees, a hard freeze. Miami, Florida. You are not safe from this. You are at 64 degrees right now, but by Sunday morning you could see 40 degrees, with some areas north of the city dropping into the 30s. A widespread freeze is possible across South Florida Sunday morning, the first time in many years. Let me move to the west and Midwest. Denver, Colorado, 20 degrees right now. Tonight, 12. You stay cold all week, but this is normal for you. Sunday morning, 8 degrees. Minneapolis, Minnesota, minus 12 degrees now. Tonight, minus 18. You are in deep freeze mode. By Sunday morning, you hit minus 25 with wind chills of minus 50. This is life-threatening cold. Des Moines, Iowa, minus 6 degrees right now. Tonight, minus 12. You do not get above zero until Tuesday afternoon. Sunday morning brings minus 20 degrees. Omaha, Nebraska, minus 2 degrees now. Tonight, minus 8. You stay in dangerous cold all week. Sunday morning, minus 15. Wichita, Kansas, 8 degrees right now. Tonight, 2. You get a brief warm-up midweek, then crash again. Sunday morning, 0 degrees. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 16 degrees now. Tonight, 10. Tomorrow, you climb to 38, then back down. Sunday morning, 12 degrees. Tulsa, Oklahoma, 14 degrees right now. Tonight, 8. Tomorrow, 36 degrees. Then the freeze returns. Sunday morning, 10 degrees. Now let me tell you about the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic in more detail because the weekend forecast is truly shocking. Washington, D.C. You are at 26 degrees right now. Tonight, 20. You drop steadily all week. By Sunday morning, you could hit 6 degrees, which would be one of the coldest mornings on record for late January. Baltimore, Maryland, 24 degrees now. Tonight, 18. Sunday morning, 4 degrees with wind chills of minus 15. This is 50 degrees below normal. Richmond, Virginia, 26 degrees right now. Tonight, 22. Sunday morning, you could see 8 degrees. Raleigh, North Carolina, 28 degrees now. Tonight, 24. By Sunday morning, you are looking at 14 degrees with possible snow Friday night. Charlotte, North Carolina, 26 degrees right now. Tonight, 22. You stay cold all week. Sunday morning could bring 12 degrees with snow chances Friday and Saturday. Charleston, South Carolina, 38 degrees now. Tonight, 34. You will see freezing temperatures multiple nights. Sunday morning, 26 degrees. Savannah, Georgia, 40 degrees right now. Tonight, 36. By Sunday, you drop to 28 degrees. Columbia, South Carolina, 30 degrees now. Tonight, 26. Sunday morning, 16 degrees with possible snow. Now here is what you need to understand. This is not just cold. This is a dangerous, life-threatening pattern for millions of Americans. Let me tell you exactly what this cold will do. Pipes will freeze and burst in homes across the South that are not built for this. Cars will not start. Batteries will die. Windshields will crack. Frostbite can occur in less than 10 minutes in many areas Sunday morning. If you still do not have power from the weekend storm, this is an emergency. You cannot survive in a house that is 30 degrees when it is 0 degrees outside. You need to find shelter now. Go to a warming center. Go to a family member's house. Do not wait. Here is the exact timing of the worst cold. The first Arctic blast is already here. It peaks Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. Most areas stay very cold Wednesday, but southern cities like Dallas, Memphis, and Little Rock get a brief window above freezing Wednesday afternoon. That is your chance to prepare. Then, Thursday, the second blast begins. This is the big one. Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday, the coldest air of the season pours into the United States. Sunday morning will be the coldest morning for most cities. Some areas will see the coldest temperatures in 5 to 10 years. The cold finally begins to ease Monday and Tuesday of next week. Now let me talk about snow. The ice storm is over, but we are not done with winter weather. Tuesday, a weak system called an Alberta Clipper moves across the Great Lakes. This will bring light snow to Michigan, Wisconsin, and the Northeast. Most areas will see 1 to 3 inches. Some lake effect bands could produce 6 to 8 inches near Lake Ontario and Lake Michigan. Wednesday, the West Coast gets hit with an atmospheric river. Heavy rain and mountain snow in Washington and Oregon. This does not affect the rest of the country. Here is where it gets interesting. Friday and Saturday, as that historic cold air crashes south, we could see snow develop in unusual places. There is a chance, not a guarantee, but a chance that snow develops along the Gulf Coast. Areas like Mobile, Alabama, Pensacola, Florida, even New Orleans could see snow flurries or light snow Friday night into Saturday. The reason is simple. When you get air that cold and you have moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, snow can develop even in places that rarely see it. Right now, the chance for measurable snow along the Gulf Coast is around 3%, but that number could go up as we get closer. The better chance for snow is along the East Coast. Friday night into Saturday, a low-pressure system could develop off the coast of the Carolinas. If this happens, areas like Wilmington, Myrtle Beach, Charleston, and even Raleigh could see snow. The mountains of North Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia could see several inches. Right now, the probability of at least 1 inch of snow this weekend is 20 to 40% across the Mid-Atlantic, with the highest chances in the mountains. The I-95 corridor from Richmond to Philadelphia has about a 20% chance of seeing accumulating snow. This is not going to be another major ice storm. This will be snow, which is much easier to deal with. But combined with the historic cold, any snow that falls will not melt for days. Let me give you the forecast for some additional cities I have not covered yet. Nashville is already devastated, but areas around Nashville need to know their forecast too. Clarksville, Tennessee, you are at 15 degrees now. Tonight 9. Sunday morning 3 degrees. Murfreesboro, same forecast. Chattanooga, 16 degrees now. Tonight 10. Sunday morning 5 degrees. In Texas, let me cover more cities. Amarillo, you are at 8 degrees now. Tonight 0. Sunday morning -6. Lubbock, 12 degrees now. Tonight 4. Sunday morning -2. El Paso, you are warmer at 38 degrees, but you will still see freezing temperatures multiple nights this week. In Louisiana, Shreveport, you are at 26 degrees now. Tonight 20. Sunday morning 14 degrees. Lafayette, 30 degrees now. Tonight 26. Sunday morning 20 degrees. In Arkansas, Fayetteville, 10 degrees now. Tonight 4. Sunday morning -4. Jonesboro, 11 degrees now. Tonight 5. Sunday morning 0. In Missouri, Springfield, 8 degrees now. Tonight 2. Sunday morning -6. In Kentucky, Louisville, you are at 8 degrees now. Tonight 2. You stay in single digits most of the week. Sunday morning -4 degrees. Lexington, 10 degrees now. Tonight 4. Sunday morning -2. In Tennessee, let me give you more detail. Johnson City, 12 degrees now. Tonight 6. Sunday morning 0. Tri-Cities area, same forecast. Cookeville, 14 degrees now. Tonight 8. Sunday morning 2. In Alabama, Huntsville, you had accidents last night from flash freeze. You are at 20 degrees now. Tonight 14. Sunday morning 6 degrees. Tuscaloosa, 24 degrees now. Tonight 18. Sunday morning 10. Dothan, 30 degrees now. Tonight 24. Sunday morning 18. In Georgia, Augusta, 28 degrees now. Tonight 24. Sunday morning 14. Macon, 30 degrees now. Tonight 26. Sunday morning 16. Columbus, 28 degrees now. tonight 24, Sunday morning 14. In South Carolina, Greenville, 26 degrees now, tonight 22, Sunday morning 12. Spartanburg, same forecast. Florence, 32 degrees now, tonight 28, Sunday morning 18. In North Carolina, Greensboro, 26 degrees now, tonight 22, Sunday morning 12. Winston-Salem, same forecast. Asheville, 24 degrees now, tonight 20, Sunday morning 10. Wilmington, 34 degrees now, tonight 30, Sunday morning 20. In Virginia, Norfolk, 30 degrees now, tonight 26, Sunday morning 16. Virginia Beach, same. Roanoke, 24 degrees now, tonight 20, Sunday morning 10. In West Virginia, Charleston, 14 degrees now, tonight 8, Sunday morning -2. In Pennsylvania, Harrisburg, 18 degrees now, tonight 12, Sunday morning 2. Allentown, 20 degrees now, tonight 14, Sunday morning 4. Scranton, 16 degrees now, tonight 10, Sunday morning 0. In New Jersey, Newark, 24 degrees now, tonight 18, Sunday morning 8. Trenton, 22 degrees now, tonight 16, Sunday morning 6. In New York, Albany, 12 degrees now, tonight 6, Sunday morning -8. Syracuse, 8 degrees now, tonight 2, Sunday morning -10. Rochester, 6 degrees now, tonight 0, Sunday morning -12. In Connecticut, Hartford, 20 degrees now, tonight 14, Sunday morning 4. New Haven, 22 degrees now, tonight 16, Sunday morning 6. In Rhode Island, Providence, 22 degrees now, tonight 16, Sunday morning 6. In Massachusetts, Worcester, 18 degrees now, tonight 12, Sunday morning 0. Springfield, 20 degrees now, tonight 14, Sunday morning 2. In Vermont, Burlington, 8 degrees now, tonight 2, Sunday morning -12. In New Hampshire, Manchester, 16 degrees now, tonight 10, Sunday morning -4. In Maine, Portland, 14 degrees now, tonight 8, Sunday morning -6. Bangor, 10 degrees now, tonight 4, Sunday morning -10. Now, I want to talk about what you should do right now. If you have power, check your pipes. Let faucets drip tonight. Open cabinet doors under sinks so warm air can reach pipes. If you have an unheated garage, disconnect hoses and drain outdoor faucets. Charge all your devices. If the power goes out, you need communication. Check your emergency kit. You need flashlights, batteries, blankets, non-perishable food, and water. If you use space heaters, be careful. Never leave them unattended. Keep them away from curtains and furniture. Carbon monoxide poisoning kills people every winter. If you use a generator, keep it outside, at least 20 feet from your house. Check on your neighbors, especially elderly people. They are the most vulnerable in cold like this. If you must travel, keep a winter survival kit in your car. Blankets, snacks, water, a phone charger, and a small shovel. Now let me tell you about the long-range pattern. This is not the last Arctic blast of the winter. The jet stream pattern is locked in a way that favors cold air outbreaks through mid-February. We could see additional blasts of cold air over the next 3 weeks. However, the one arriving this weekend is likely to be the coldest of the season. After this, we should see a gradual moderation, but winter is far from over. Here is what I want you to do right now. Look at the forecast for your city that I just gave you. Write down the coldest morning, which for most of you is Sunday. Make a plan for that morning. If you need to go to work, how will you start your car? If you have kids, understand that schools may close or delay. And here is something critical. Comment below and tell me where you live. Tell me your city and state. I read every comment. If enough people from your area comment, I will make a detailed video just for your region. I want to make sure you have the exact forecast you need. Over the next few days, I will be posting updates. If the snow forecast changes, you will know. If the cold gets worse or better, you will know. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss anything. Here is one more number for you. Wind chill. Sunday morning, wind chills could be -30 to -50 across the upper Midwest, -10 to -20 across the Ohio Valley. Even the deep south will see wind chills in the single digits. Frostbite occurs in less than 10 minutes when wind chills are below -20. Cover all exposed skin if you must be outside. Now let me leave you with this. The next 72 hours are critical. We are moving from one Arctic blast into an even stronger one. The window to prepare is now. Do not wait until Saturday night when the worst cold arrives. Make sure your family is safe. Make sure you have heat. Make sure you have a plan. And here is something you need to know for the next video. After this Arctic blast moves through, we are tracking another potential storm system for early February. It is too early to know details, but the pattern suggests we could see another significant winter storm in about 10 days. I will have a full breakdown of that system in my next video, so stay with me. Comment your location below. Subscribe so you do not miss updates. The worst of this winter is happening right now, and you need to stay informed. This is the most important weather week of the winter so far. 72 hours from now, record cold will be gripping the entire eastern half of the United States. Be ready, be safe, and I will see you in the next update.